Man, I can't imagine how hard it is for the KSI sentries. I mean, they could just be going out, doing their business, and then suddenly a dinobot comes in and just chews them up. We Grimlock gonna eat this. No, they're ruining everything! Sup guys, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the old Transformers Studio Series '07 Age of Extinction Grimlock. And this dude is a big boy. I mean, really does earn the title for leader class. I mean, here's a comparison of the only other biggest leader class Studio Series figure I know. I mean, this was a huge upgrade to the old Voyager class one that saw Age of Extinction and The Last Night. Should have done a complete remold for that during the Last Night toy line. But whatever, it doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure some who are watching this probably picked it up at the time it came out and probably thought your head was about to explode. Painting and sculpting on this figure, really good. Except for the stab wound over here. The details on this figure though, this is just crazy. Except for the hand. The hand looks very cartoonish, but that happened a lot throughout Studio Series figures. And the paint. The paint just looks like it used some, dry brushing or something? It can seem a little confusing at times, because in, some points there are some of the darkish, bluish, aqua-ish, whatever you want to call it, paint, and then there are some areas where it's just gray. And then there are other areas that barely have the darkish, bluish paint. Oh yeah, the back is completely clean. I mean, this is just crazy. But then again, what are these? The toy does suffer from a few exposures to kibble, but it's not as bothersome as other products. I mean, this looks a little goofy, but whatever. Oh yeah, the other thing about this toy that's very annoying is that it has rubber pieces once more. Even the horns too. And this little back thing, whatever you want to call it. But other leader class figures have that problem too. If you want to get this figure, it'll cost an arm and a leg on Amazon. But if you can wait long enough, some eBay seller might sell it or list it for a good price. Mine was only $44. I forgot how much it was for shipping. But I think the total ended up being around $50. Which is still better than retail price leader class figures these days. Still doesn't beat the epic find at dirt cheap. Can't believe I got 86 Grimlock for $35. Unfortunately, this figure does not come with accessories. It just comes with itself and a bended knee. Should have came with that big old staff. And I'm well aware that there's an upgrade kit, but I'm not gonna get that. I think I'm okay with Grimlock the way he is. He does so happen to come with this mace, but that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, when can we get the other 3 Dinobots? I mean, it said that we're gonna get, what's his name? Swoop, 86 Swoop next year. But I did hear some information going on about, going back and doing some, Dinobots from Age of Extinction. After all, that would be 2024, 10 years since, Age of Extinction. Can't wait for that to happen. Oh yeah, one important thing to point out is that the skirt tends to pop off real easily. That's why when you go on eBay, you see a whole bunch of incomplete Grimlock leader class figures without the skirt. Anyways, let's just get down a size comparison. The original Evasion Mode Age of Extinction Optimus Prime, the movie Advanced Takara High Octane Bumblebee, G1 Redeco Takara Ratchet, Age of Extinction Takara Dispenser, The Last Night Voyager Class Optimus. We need a Studio Series of that guy. Studio Series number 90 Galvatron, Studio Series 45 Drift, Studio Series 92 Crosshairs, and his wave mate Blackout, which was another mind-blowing leader class figure for the start of the Studio Series. And yeah, anyways, let's just get down to Articulation. Ugh, ratchet joints. Ball joint at the head. This doesn't count. Side to side. And a swivel. And another swivel. Swivel. If you want, you can move this piece out, which allows a full rotation. Oh, that's annoying. Pretty weak bend at the shoulder. Oh, but there's a bicep swivel. Bend at the elbow. Look at that, a wrist swivel and a waist swivel. Okay, now we're talking. Side skirts move out. barely, which allows for a spread. Front skirt moves outward, which allows for a kick. Back skirt moves out as well, which allows for the leg to move to the back. Thigh rotation, bend at the knee. This thing moves up and down. Foot is on a ball joint, which allows the foot to move up and down. And a swivel. And this toe, I guess, moves up and down. It's not really a toe. It's actually used for transformation. Well, I think that's pretty much it for the articulation. Now let's get down to transformation. I guess to start off, you can move the rubbery spike from Grimlock's head downwards. Open up the dino head. And I recommend you just leave the arm like that. Also, you can open that up. You're going to rotate this all the way, like 180. And then you're going to push this all the way in. Close in that little back panel thing. And this head section will split. Thought it was going to be part of the head over here. Nope. And you might want to open up this back piece. Next thing you're going to want to do is open this up, close in the head, and then push everything back in. And there you go, the back of the T-Rex. T-Rex and Carnotaurus hybrid, I think. Now for the legs. First and foremost, you're going to rotate the foot 180, close in the front toe thing or whatever. Same goes for the other side. And you're just gonna move this upwards, move the skirts upwards, and you're gonna open this. And it scares me a lot because I don't want to end up breaking this thing. And the little pieces over here are very loose, and I feel like they could break off easily. Kind of like the Masterpiece MPM number 3 Bumblebee, I think. It was the Toys R Us exclusive one. You see why the waist is dangling like that? Well, there's this thing moving up and down over here. You have to tilt it forward, and this tab over here will peg into that little stab wound, I guess, if you like to call it that. It will close in there, and then this piece will close in somewhere around there. So it's a double click, basically. And might just want to push in the side skirt inwards. You do the same thing for the other side. You can close in the front skirt, and you're just gonna push the arm down and compress it onto that little cavity, or compress the hand into the cavity. Spread the arms out, open the lower jaw, then these two tabs on the upper jaw will connect into those slots right there on the lower jaw. Let me see if I can tab that in on camera without having issues. There we go. Got it in. And there you have Grimlock in his Dino mode, or T-Rex slash Carnotaurus hybrid. And as goofy as this toy looks, it's still a good looking alternate mode. I mean, the front face, look at that. That's just insane. I mean, this head sculpt is far superior than the Voyager class one. The Voyager class head sculpt for the Dino mode looked kiddish. It looked friendly. But that Voyager class figure was mainline, so mainline is kind of made for kid-friendly-ish type of stuff. And this Dino mode does have articulation, that being the lower jaw can move up and down, ball joint for the arms, hinge joint for the leg over here, hinge joint for the knee over here. These little spikes move out, and there's like a ball joint for the foot over here. This tail could serve as a little waggity, but it can only move to the left side, or right, or left, or right, or left. Ah, that's so confusing. It depends on which angle you look at it. Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot to mention about the articulation was that this whole head section, or at least the head and the neck, can move side to side. Can it do a full 360? No, it cannot. Apparently there's something stopping it over here. So yeah, that's a shame. Oh wait, it can move a full 360. But moving to the right side, not the left, because that's where you'll be stopped. But for the right side, it can move a full 360. How loud are these ratchet joints? They may not sound loud through my phone, but they're loud. And there's not that many ratchet joints on Transformers figures nowadays. The only times ratchet joints still occur nowadays is through either HasLab or Titan class or leader class Dinobots like the 86. Not to mention the shabby ratchet joints for 86 Dinobot Sludge. I hope that's fixed on Snarl. Anyways, I think that's pretty much all I had to say for this guy. I think that's been my look at the Transformers Studio Series number 8, Leader Class Grimlock. If you like this video, turn on post notifications so that you don't miss another one. Smash that like button. And most importantly, hit that big red button so that way we could pass 2,000 subscribers. Maybe before April, or at least before the movie comes out. Anyways, I think that's pretty much it. See ya!